Hey everybody, let's be real, we've all been there. You get a grade back and you're like, hold up, how did they even come up with that? Like, did they use a magic 8 ball? Was it based on the alignment of the stars? But fear not, my friends, because today we're diving into the magical world of rubrics. Think of a rubric as your trusty sidekick in the wild world of evaluation. No more mystery meat grades, people. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to break down why rubrics are more than just a grading tool. They're a learning GPS. Okay, let's break it down real quick. What exactly a rubric? It's basically a roadmap that tells students exactly what they need to do to succeed. Like, imagine you're trying to get to that awesome new boba place across town. A rubric is like having the GPS directions. But instead of telling you to turn left on Elm Street, it's telling you to include 3 supporting arguments or use at least 2 different research methods. They're a lifesaver for us instructional designers too. They help us make sure our assignments are clear, consistent, and actually aligned with what we want students to learn. And for our students, it's like giving them a superpower. They know exactly what good looks like, and they can use the rubric to level up their work before they even turn it in. Plus, it makes grading way more objective, which means fewer complaints and more happy campers all around. Just like there are different types of learners, there are different types of rubrics. Let's dive into the rubric variety pack, shall we? First up, we've got the holistic rubric. This one's all about the big picture. You give one overall score based on the overall quality of the work. Next, we've got the analytic rubric, which is like the detail-oriented friend who notices. This rubric breaks down the assignment into specific criteria, and you score each one separately. It's perfect for when you want to give super detailed feedback, like on a research paper or a presentation. And last but not least, we've got the single-point rubric. Instead of having separate columns for below expectations or above expectations, it just focuses on what meeting the expectations looks like. All right, Master Chefs, it's time to whip up some awesome rubrics. But before you start throwing ingredients together, remember, clarity is key. Students should be able to understand exactly what you're looking for in their work. Start by defining your criteria. What specific skills or knowledge are you assessing? Then set clear performance levels for each criterion. Instead of okay or pretty good, use descriptive language that shows students what each level looks like in action. And don't forget to assign weights to each criterion. Not all skills are created equal. If critical thinking is super important for a particular assignment, give it more weight in the rubric. Okay, folks, it's time to shatter the myth that rubrics are just for slapping grades on final products. There's so much more than that. In the world of instructional design, rubrics are like that versatile outfit you can dress up or down. They work for both formative summative assessment. Think of formative assessment as those little check-ins you have with your bestie throughout the week. That's what rubrics can do in the middle of learning. They can help students monitor their own progress, understand expectations, and get valuable feedback before they turn in the final product. Now, summative assessment is more like that big end-of-the-year performance. This is where rubrics really shine in providing clear, objective criteria for those final grades. Ready for some rapid-fire rubric tips? Let's go! First up, make sure your rubrics are aligned with those learning objectives. Next, ditch the jargon and use student-friendly language. And here's a fun one. Get your students involved. Co-create rubrics together for deeper buy-in and a sense of ownership over their learning. Trust me, they'll surprise you with their insights. And before you unleash your rubric masterpiece upon the world, test it out. Grab a sample assignment and try grading it yourself using the rubric. At the end of the day, a well-crafted rubric is more than just a checklist. It's like a secret handshake between you and your students. It's a bridge that connects effort with achievement, and it answers that age-old question every student has: what does success actually look like? So, if you're ready for better submissions, fewer complaints, and more engaged learners, it all starts with a well-designed rubric. Now, go forth and create some amazing learning experiences. And that's a wrap! Hopefully you're feeling way more confident about using rubrics in your instructional design. Now I want to hear from you. What's your favorite rubric hack? Drop it in the comments below and let's keep this conversation going. And if this video gave you some serious rubric clarity, give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow educators, and hit that subscribe button for more tips and tricks. Until next time, stay curious, stay creative, and keep those rubrics rolling.